What's up, everybody? And Pudding Official here. Today we are doing the SDA week 5, 4. No, I think it's week 4. No, it's week 5. Yeah, SDA week 5 battle versus GawdBear in the Falinks. So yeah, very exciting battle. We're bringing the goat for the first time, which is hype. We're bringing the goat. We love the goat. So, yeah, this is another post-com. I think hopefully this is the last post-com for a while. I'm hoping at least, but yeah, SDA, and yeah, let's get this battle started. Pretty exciting, pretty exciting, and yeah, this is where I'm starting so far behind, but this is where we're connecting with GawdBear, and then yeah, they bring some very interesting stuff. I'm actually gonna put up a doc right here. Hey, by the way, I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but I'm recording this day of a recording, so this isn't gonna be very edited at all because this past week was finals week and I was just very stressed, and yeah, so like I just did not have time to record like a big thing for sure. But yeah, they did not bring me Oscarada, which my initial reaction was like, because I faced Nico Ryan the past week, they also made Oscarada. I just don't know why anybody's bringing me Oscarada versus me. I guess it's because of Go-Go, and I guess it's because I saw Dark Resist, but I can't say for sure. But they bring Walking Wake, Forkle, Sylveon, Bronzong, Toxtricity, no Mudsdale, Frostmoth, no Staraptor, no Hariyama. So I was pretty scared. I think I led Rotom because it's just the best lead. It's the best middle ground for sure. Because I could get off a free overheat. If they lead Torkoal, I could give a free small switch pivot into Hatterene, which is extremely free. If they lead Bronzong, I get a free overheat. If they lead Walking Wake, I have a free pivot into Claude. Which, I was actually running a very cool Claude Zarvis set this week. It was like Curse, Recover, Earth, Body Press. I think there's, yeah, Curse, Recover, Poison Jab, Body Press. That's a pretty cool set. I brought some really cool stuff. But yeah, we lead yeah. I'm like, okay, cool. This is a very good middle ground here, for me at least. Because where we actually have, I forgot my strategy was. I think it's just statusing everything and just crippling the team. So yeah. They lead the Frostmoth. The reason I did not overheat here is the obvious play, but Frostmoth is actually one of our Terra captains, and overheat would just put me in a very secret position for Terra Water, or Terra Fire, or Terra Dragon, because I think this is pretty much a bait. So I did not think I could be Terra Ground, so I think just in case you wanted to start setting up quivers, it's like okay. I could Thunder Wave them, but they actually go for Terra Water, so it's like, okay. I was like, okay, I'm glad I did Thunder Wave here. I mean, I'm glad I did Thunder Wave here, because this really cripples. If it's One Berry, we know it's not anything very scary. So yeah, Thunder Wave is just a good middle ground here. They do end up quivering. I'm like, okay, cool, we should still outspeed you, because, yeah, we should still outspeed you, because, Paralysis does half speed. So, and Rotom is always naturally faster than Frostmoth, so I was like, okay, Volt Switch is the best move, and it does absolutely nothing for various reasons. I was no special attack investment. Rotom, and his Frostmoth has also Ice Scales, and on top of that, Sip a Quiver Dance. So right now I'm kind of panicking. I'm like, okay, what do I really want to do? There's a couple options I could do here. It's like, okay, you most likely have Terra Blast here. I know I didn't have Poison Jab, Earthquake, or Body Press instead of Poison Jab, Curse, Recover, Poison Jab, Body Press. I was kind of panicking here for a little bit because I just did not know what to do. So I think I end up going into Go here, which, you'll see why this might have been a mistake, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's a mistake or not, but yeah, we're going to Go here. Go goaded. And yeah, they actually get paired. And speaking of GawdBear after this, they actually did Ice Beam, which I was a little bit confused about, but I guess they have their things. But yeah, they apparently Ice Beamed, and I was like, okay, they have to Terra Blast Water here, and Go-Go's like best middle ground, which I didn't have a better swap in. And yeah, I didn't necessarily need Go-Go, so I don't think it's that big of a misplay. But now this Frostmoth is pretty much in a very sticky position because they could Bug Buzz, they could Ice Beam, they could do whatever. I'm also Terra Water, so we're going to do some stuff. They go into Rhetorical, and I was like, okay, perfect situation for me right here, because fun fact about Go-Go here is it walls pretty much every single type of Torkoal, and it forces some really cool exchanges, which we'll see in a second here, but it definitely does force some really cool exchanges, because since it's Torkoal, I guess it could Lilith, I guess it could Lava Plume, but if they do any of those things, Hatterene just comes in and just walls. So, and if they want to Stealth Rock, they can Stealth Rock. If they want to Yawn, they can Yawn. They can do whatever. But like, we're not gonna Solar Beam if you're smart, and we're not gonna Lava Plume because it's Go-Go. We actually do force Yawn here, which I think is really good. It's really good here because this puts Torkoal in a very sticky position here because it's forced to swap out. And I'm like looking. It's like, can I actually set up a Calm Mind here? I want a Mystical Fire. I actually do end up Mystical Firing, covering from a Bronzong swap, which, I think was the best play here. Calm Mind would have been a little too risky if Toxtricity came in here. At least Mystical Fire handles the Toxtricity if it comes. And I didn't want a Psychic because I think Bronzong was a very obvious swap in, and I think Draining Kiss was just the worst play, to be honest. So, Calm Mind might have been good here, but I think Mystical Fire just kind of, it covers a lot here. No, we don't go for Bronzong here. We actually go for Sylveon, which still puts me in a very good position because this pretty much allows me to set up a free Calm Mind. Make a Hyper Voice game and West, I can do whatever, but we're a pretty bulky Hatterene here, so we force a lot of exchanges here. I'm kind of thinking, I was like, nah, I could just Calm Mind here. But yeah, I ended up wishing. I'm like, okay, I'm fine with this. The Sylveon's pretty much at a neutral point. And yeah, we set up a first Calm Mind here, which in this position there's really nothing stopping me from setting the Calm Mind because there's no Wallbreaker mods. I can Encore. There's nothing I can really threaten me with back. Maybe Toxtricity, but I'm just random with a Psychic. We are actually Terra Fairy, I'm pretty sure. No, we can't even Terra. But yeah, Calm Mind just allows me to get some really good pressure here. And I believe I just go for another Calm Mind. Yep, I do go for another Calm Mind. And I force him a Bronzong. In hindsight, Mystical Fire might have been the better play. But I think Calm Mind is fine also. It covers for any swap-ins. Yeah, but we do go for another Calm Mind here. And right now, I don't think my opponent realizes that the possibility of I don't think my opponent realizes the possibility of a Mystical Fire here. So they actually start setting up their Calm Minds. Yeah. We're just gonna, I think with Mystical Fire here, yeah, to lower a special attack. And this pretty much just neutralizes them a ton. And they can't really do much. Like, they are recovering leftovers. I was very scared of weakness policy at this point, but they are just leftovers. Which I'm like, okay. And I think it's just a Calm Mind battle at this point. Or no, we do for another Mystical Fire. We set another Calm Mind. So yeah. Mystical Fire does come out, and it does a decent chunk. I'm like, okay, we're in a decent position at this point. Yeah, I felt really good about winning the game because I don't think there's really anything that can friend us. Toxtricity could have came in, but it's not going to do that much of a Sludge Bomb. They actually do go for another Calm Mind here, which I think we're just trying to. I was kind of confused what we're trying to do here because like just to repeat same Calm Mines, and unless they have Flash Cannon for not refriending Hatterene, but even then, Hatterene can't really do much. I mean, Broadsword can't really do much at Hatterene because it has such a bulky defense stat. I just looked here to see what I had. I'm like, okay, I could probably set up on. I was thinking of either setting him another Calm Mine or Mystical Fire, and I kept looking. And it's like, what I really want to do. So I do have set up another Calm Mine, and Ruby Overvest here, which I was like, okay, cool. And now, and I like my Calm Mine play a lot. Looking back at it, because it does cover for a lot of things. It covers for a possible swap. It covers if they want to set up more Calm Mines, they can get some pressure. If I hit my friend us back, so yeah, we're just gonna keep repeatedly setting Calm Mines at this point. Like, there's no reason not to. We really just want to 1v1 this Bronzong here, and the best way we do that is just by setting Calm Mines. Like, Bronzong almost has Flash Cannon. It can't really threaten a Hatterene back, and even that, I think we're always winning this 1v1 here. And yeah, so I think we set up our 5th Calm Mine here. They stay asleep for another turn. I think they're +4 at this point. I'm pretty sure +4 at this point. I'm like, okay, I'm not that scared of you. Like, that's what I'm thinking at this point. Because I'm looking at, we're +5. I'm like, okay, we can set up one more Calm Mine at this point, and we'll be fine. They do wake up. I mean, no, this isn't 4th Calm Mine. This is their number 4 Calm Mine. And, yeah, this is our number Calm Mine. And we set up our 6th Calm Mine here. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, okay, we can finally just Mystical Fire here. We can Mystical Fire for sure. And we set up for 5th Calm Mine. And here's what happens next. We Mystical Fire. And we crit. Okay. I just want to say a lot about this. So, because I just want to point out, sorry for spoiling it. Game is pretty much over. They can't break for Hatterene and just everything. But I just kind of want to put in my 2 cents here. So, I spoke to GawdBear after the match. And, their plan was to kind of PP stall. Just look how much Switch Bomb does nothing. But their plan was to PP stall my Hatterene with, they had Iron Defense, Calm Mind, Rest, and Restore Power. And their plan was just to kind of PP stall my Hatterene, which, like, I don't know how to feel about that. Like, it was a decent strategy in hindsight, because, like, I'm not sure. It was a decent strategy in hindsight, but for, like, one, you're risking a crit bear. So, like, I'm not quite sure. Judging by the damage, and by the way, unfortunate crit, but it doesn't matter. Judging by the damage from everything, I think Hatterene would still 1v1 that situation, because, like, they'd be in a position where, like, they're just gonna continue resting. They're gonna be forcing no progress, and even if it was like a situation like that, I force a ton of, like, their plan was to stall all my Mystical Fires of Hatterene, which, like, eventually, it was interesting for sure, because I was gonna get a crit eventually, and the game was gonna be over, like, no doubt. Like, I was either gonna get a big crit of Psychic, which you wouldn't have done a ton, but, like, here's the thing. They're risking at least 10 turns, at least, the minimum, with having no crits. And I'm kind of like, that's a very risky play. I guess that could work, but, like, I'm not sure. And this might be very controversial, but, like, I'm not sure if that strategy was exactly... It wouldn't be fun for me to sit through that, for sure. And I'm not sure how I feel about, like, almost getting PP stalled by that Bronzong, but I guess you have to do whatever you do to win. GawdBear had a strategy to 1v1 the Hatterene, and I guess it just didn't work. That's all I can really say about that. Sorry about the rant, but like, I'm not sure. It's just like, I'll just say this. I'm not exactly sure if I'd ever do that to my opponent. Like, he had a good strategy, but like, I'm not sure. It's just something like, I just don't understand it. But you do what you do. It's not a big deal. But like, yeah, so we get that 6-0 dub. GawdBear played well, in my opinion. Yeah, he played decently well. That pair of the Frostmoth at the end was, or the beginning with like the Ice Beam going to go. That was unfortunate. But yeah, that's pretty much game. And yeah, GG to GawdBear. And yeah, that's all that I have for this week. We're going into week 6, 4-1. 4-1. Really, really good. So, I feel really good. We fight new next week. And yeah. That's all I have. And bye-bye.